We have Donald Trump Jr., who was in court again this morning. There he is. You hear the protesters chanting, crime family, and that is basically what these people are, a crime family, a very dumb crime family, the Gambozos, if you will, and...
I'm not supposed to rely on a big five accounting firm, like one of the biggest accounting firms in the world. I can pay them millions of dollars. I rely on them to do accounting, but I'm supposed to know more than them. By this logic, insurance companies are going to start suing patients for listening to their doctors. Right? You understand? Like, am I supposed to know more? Oh, Don Jr. doesn't know anything about it. I'm not an accountant. I'm a business guy.
I'm a business guy who had his elbows soldered together, and now I move my arms like a Muppet all the time.
What if a single explosive moment in a courtroom exposed the fragile pride of an entire political dynasty? One late-night joke was enough to shake Trump's inner circle, starting with his own son on the witness stand. Jimmy Kimmel didn't just roast Trump, he ignited a ticking time bomb. By the time the final punchline landed, Trump had completely lost his composure, leaving the audience witnessing a full public meltdown. Don Jr., flushed and nervous, seemed more like a reality show lead than a presidential son, and his testimony only amplified the chaos.
Don Jr., he's so embarrassing. He's on the stand, he's testifying in this $250 million fraud trial, and he has to compliment. He said his father is an artist with real estate. Yeah, he's an artist he's Vincent Van Gogh to jail with real estate. What he is. He also posted that his dad is the father of hotel gyms. He said, maybe someone put a gym in a building somewhere, but no one did it at the scale of my father. He's saying that his father, the father of the hotel gym, is a guy who's never stepped inside one, okay? The amount of ass kissing in this trial is insane. DJ TJ, of course, denies any and all wrongdoing and is instead going with the "our accountants did it" defense.
Trump's empire didn't collapse in a courtroom, it unraveled online. TikTok exploded with the infamous Taco Man remix, complete with AI-generated roosters proudly wearing MAGA hats. What started as a meme grew into a cultural phenomenon, while Wall Street insiders whispered a nickname that highlighted Trump's perceived cowardice: Taco, short for Trump always chickens out. This spread like wildfire across social media, culminating in a press event where Trump snapped at a reporter for asking about the label. Instead of dismissing it, the moment became a slow-motion public takedown, turning ridicule into a permanent stain on his image.
What have they been asking the kids, and tell me how they fit into all of this?
They don't fit into all of this. What have they been asking the kids? It's very simple. They'll ask the kids, did you give a value to somebody? Did you do something? And everybody said resoundingly no. And these kids did nothing wrong. They should not be in this case. Ivanka's already out of the case. The boys should not be in the case.
That's right. They're just boys. They're kids. Eric has a book report due this weekend. They're both still wearing pull-ups. They're on trial? I mean, come on. Don and Don Jr. had some father and son event this weekend. They went to the UFC fight at Madison Square Garden. There they are. Trump's being cheered on. With he's got Dana White there. He's got Tucker Carlson in the back. He's got Kid Rock in tow. And, of course, oh, yeah, there we go, a little fist bump. Don Jr. was thrilled to be a part of the group. He posted this picture of him and Tuck cackling in their blue checker print shirts. A couple of banana Republicans right there. And
artificial intelligence pushed him further over the edge. Within 24 hours, Trump's public image was completely reshaped online. Deepfake voices, full chicken armor, lettuce wraps, transforming him into a bizarre fast food dictator. Taco Man had become more than a meme. It had become a full-blown cultural revolt. As Trump scrolled through an endless flood of rage-filled posts, the real blow came when reports emerged that his White House allegedly contacted Disney twice to rein in Jimmy Kimmel. even the nuclear codes couldn't shield him from the absurdity of the situation.
Busy time for Mike Lindell, no doubt, but even busier for our embattled former president, who I guess in an attempt to mend the wall between himself and the Latino community, sat down on his balls for an interview with Univision, where he was taken to task on a number of subjects by one of the toughest journalists in any language. You see where this is going? Oh, let's find out.
Buenas noches, and welcome to the Univision interview of Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, first question. Stormy Daniels say you have a chalupa that is very small. ¿Es verdad?
I do.
Me too. It's okay. Okay, next question. What would happen if you stopped eating at McDonald's?
They would be out of business. They'd be out.
Because you eat so much.
I do.
Me too. What about Melania? How would you describe your marriage?
It's a hoax.
Yeah, that seems right. I have to say, you look very orange today, sir. Some people say you look like an Oompa Loompa. What do you think of the Oompa Loompas?
They're energetic people. They have more energy. They're very smart. They're incredible people. They're passionate people. You know, it's always tough to generalize about people, but you can. You know, some people would say, oh, that's not good. It's not politically correct.
You're probably right. It is time to stop being so PC about Oompa Loompas. Great point, sir. Oh, I have another question for you. Can you tell me who's this?
That's Silence of the Lamb. That's Hannibal Lecter.
Do you know him?
He's a friend of mine. He's a tremendous man. He's been very loyal to me. I've been very loyal to him.
Next question. Who are these guys?
These are people that are very, very disturbed, very, very mentally ill.
Yes, they seem very bad and very ugly too. Anyway, thank you for inviting me to your very weird house. Before I go, I have a surprise. It is my honor to announce you have been named Mexico's 2023 Pendejo of the Year. You look great, sir. Like a real pendejo.
Thank you, David.
You're welcome. That was my exclusivo interview with El Pendejo número uno, Donald Trump. Back to you in the studio, Tony.
Great. Very great. Great work, Guillermo.
Just when Trump thought he could erase the joke, it destroyed him instead. Kimmel's punchlines dominated headlines, turning his outrage into national comedy. Trump, once feared for weaponizing the Department of Justice, now appeared helpless, complaining to Disney as if filing a customer review. While humorous on the surface, this was a clear signal of how unable he is to handle criticism, and the pattern foreshadows more dangerous consequences if unchecked power continues to collide with ridicule.
Weak and pathetic is a guy like that. The Tonight Show, which is dying. They're all dying. Where's Johnny Carson? Bring back Johnny. It made you appreciate, right, Uncle Sam? It made you appreciate the greatness of Johnny Carson. I go on a show, and he goes, is that your real hair? I said, yeah. He said, do you mind if I mess it up? So he grabs it, and he starts really going crazy, right? And everybody laughed, and it was a big thing, and it was a big hit. It was all over the place, and he got great ratings and all. And 6 months later, he went out because he was under pressure to apologize because he humanized Donald Trump. Do you remember? And he stood up and he said, I'd like to apologize. 6 months ago, or whatever it was, I messed up Donald Trump's hair and it humanized him and he became president. And I would like to apologize. How weak and pathetic is a guy like that? And his show died, but the other two shows are dying.
As Kimmel's jokes chipped away at MAGA morale, Trump's frustration seeped into politics. While the Supreme Court debated gun rights, Trump obsessively focused on a late-night feud, visibly shaken by parodies, puppets, and online nicknames. The more trivial the insult, the more it destabilized him publicly, proving that even minor jabs can spiral into a crisis when ego overrides judgment.
President Trump flew to Rome to pay his respects and also to see if he could get a deal on the Pope-mobile to drive around his golf course. For whatever reason, even though the Vatican dress code specifically recommended a dark suit for the service, Trump showed up in his bluest blue suit, something from the Cedric the Entertainer funeral collection. You know, Fox News, you may remember, had a collective aneurysm when President Obama wore a tan suit to a press briefing. Man, oh man, if Obama wore in a blue suit to the Pope's funeral, Sean Hannity's head would explode inside Trump's ass. What would be that? The fact that he was the only person not wearing a dark suit did not go unnoticed. So the White House press secretary pushed back. She said the president looked great and presidential alongside our stunning first lady, who was, as usual, dressed perfectly for the occasion. And she's right about Melania. I don't know about stunning, but she definitely looks stunned. Show them together, because this is the happiest I've ever seen these two together. It's like they're on their second honeymoon or something.
Meanwhile, global trade became another battlefield. Trump's retaliatory tweets and tariff hikes on aluminum and steel disrupted American manufacturers, driving production to China. Companies like Toyota, Nissan, and Volkswagen expanded overseas, undermining domestic supply chains. Emotional, impulsive leadership turned economic strategy into a liability, demonstrating how personal vendettas can ripple across international markets.
And on this one, he's claiming that paying women to be quiet is not a crime. It's basically a parking ticket.
It's not a crime. We're here for something that is not a crime. Literally, legal experts, legal scholars said they don't understand it. There's no crime. And there was no crime here at all. Virtually every legal scholar says they don't understand it. There's no crime. Even if he was guilty of something, there's no crime.
Even if he was guilty of a crime, for instance, there's no crime. Your Honor, if there's anything I'm guilty of, it's loving too much. And then tomorrow in New York, the judge is expected to rule in the $370 million civil fraud case against Trump. Let me tell you something. He has to pay $370 million. We're about to see an explosion unlike any we've ever witnessed before. I would love to be a fly dodging ketchup bottles on the wall for that moment. I really would. I cannot.
Chaos didn't stop with trade or courtroom drama. It eroded public trust. Reports revealed that Trump allegedly pressured Disney to silence Jimmy Kimmel. The use of presidential power for censorship marked an unprecedented overreach. Kimmel, however, transformed this attempt at suppression into ammunition, exposing the fragility of a leader obsessed with controlling his image while ignoring real-world consequences.
And then the president either went deep in prayer or deep asleep. I don't know. Meanwhile, our former president, Joe Biden, was there, too, and he was chatting people up like he was a greeter at Walmart. He was all over everything. Trump and Biden did not cross paths at the funeral. Trump did not give Biden a ride on Air Force One. As is tradition, when presidents attend the same event, they often travel together, not these two. Biden was like, you know what, I'll get on a Spirit Airlines over there. And this is interesting. Biden wore his trademark aviator sunglasses to the service, but it got me thinking, I've never seen Donald Trump wear sunglasses. It was a very sunny day. Lots of people you could see had sunglasses on. Not Trump. In fact, if you Google Trump wearing sunglasses, you get thousands of pictures of him not wearing sunglasses, except the only pictures of him wearing anything even like them are shots of him during the solar eclipse. The glasses he then famously took off so he could stare directly into the sun. Weird though, right? I mean, he golfs a lot. He's outside a lot. I wonder why he doesn't wear sunglasses. Because it's Biden's thing, or did he wear them once as a kid and his dad said, you look stupid, like his sons, Eric and Don Jr.? I don't know the answer. It's the only thing I don't know about this person. I think he would look good in sunglasses. Get him a pair like Elton John's. Maybe it'll turn everything around. Shortly before the funeral, Trump took a moment to meet with President Zelensky of Ukraine. They had a private meeting in the least private spot imaginable. This reminds me of I don't know if you remember, a very similar meeting that took place long ago in a galaxy far, far away. This was the first time Zelensky and Jabba the Pizza Hut have met since the setup in the Oval Office back in February. This time they both violated the dress code.
The irony could not have been sharper. The more Trump tried to erase the jokes, the bigger they became. Every post, nickname, and outburst amplified the ridicule. He became the punchline of his own presidency. every laugh was a warning, demonstrating how unchecked power combined with insecurity can turn satire into a public crisis, potentially threatening diplomacy and internal governance.
Soprano was in Charleston, South Carolina last night, where he took some time to boast about his golf game and complain about chubby photos.
Did you see the picture of me, the horrible picture with the stomach out to here? That was... So what I do is I'm putting up today a picture of me actually, what I actually look like, hitting a ball, smashing the frickin' ball. And you'll see quite... I wouldn't say slim, but not bad. But the ball does go far. I would say it goes about 9 times further than Biden can hit it. 9 times.
Right, well, you know, and in that case, you got my vote if you can hit a ball 9 times further. And what picture is he even talking about? This is one of those things where he's pissed off about something nobody else even knows about. So then we look it up and we know about, but I still don't know which picture it is. I mean, is it this picture of him? Is it this one? Is it this one? I don't know. There were so many. I don't know which fatty shack I'm not supposed to look at. And by the way, that not bad picture of him smashing a ball he said he was going to post, he never posted it. Somehow he wasn't able to locate that one.
Finally, as the Taco Man saga escalated, Trump's unraveling became the real headline. Each new joke did not just bruise his ego, it exposed his deepest insecurities. While global leaders managed real crises, Trump remained entangled in online drama, losing credibility and even causing allies to step back. Once the public transforms your name into a national punchline, the damage becomes permanent. Trump's attempts to retaliate were self-defeating, making it clear that the person in power had become background noise in his own downfall, magnifying every flaw for the world to see.